Welcome in. Welcome in. Recent. Tracy, welcome in, friend. Welcome in. How are you? How are you? How are you? Welcome in, everybody on the YT. It is a Sunday, y'all. Sunday, Miss Diva, welcome in. Welcome in, friend. Welcome in. Happy Sunday, y'all. It's Sunday, y'all, and this is Prayer and Preparation Live. We are going to be talking about some systems today, y'all. Some systems. Sunday systems. That's what we're going to be talking about tonight. Welcome in, everybody on the YT. Welcome in, welcome in. Truly appreciate everyone for being here. It is a Sunday night live, y'all. It's a Sunday evening. We are trying to get prepared for our week, y'all. Okay? We trying to get prepared for the week. Welcome in, Pleasantries. Welcome in. Welcome in. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Thank you so much for the repost, friend. Truly appreciate you for being here. Truly appreciate you for being here, friend. All right, welcome in, y'all, on the YT, on the Tickety Talk. Welcome in, welcome in. It is a Sunday, y'all. Pleasantries, thank you so much for being the title gifter, friend. Welcome in, welcome in. I'm just going to share out my live as well, y'all. You know, doing the things that TT tells us to do. Doing all of the things, y'all. Well, welcome in. Truly appreciate everybody for being here tonight. Thank you so much. Welcome in. Oh, how are you doing, Pleasantries? I am doing great, friend. I am doing great. How are you? How was your Sunday? Let me know how your Sunday went, friend. Let me know. It's a Sunday, y'all. I feel like sorry, I'm looking at the messages. I'll be right back. Have to put the kids to bed. Okay, no problem, friend. No problem. I understand. I understand. It is a Sunday, y'all. Sunday. Sunday, y'all. Your girl is a little sluggish. Ain't gonna lie. I'm a little sluggish tonight, y'all. Oh, I'm dropping stuff already, y'all. Look, already starting off the live. Look, dropping things. Sorry, y'all. I'm dropping stuff already. It is like things under my desk. So welcome in, welcome in. Truly appreciate everyone for being here on a Sunday evening. Sunday evening, y'all. What obsessed glamour. Welcome in, friend. Oh, welcome in. Welcome in. Everybody that's watching on the YT, welcome in, welcome in. On the YT and the talk. And the tickety talk. It is a Sunday evening live, y'all. I'm not gonna lie, your girl was a little tired today. But I like I got a lot of stuff done though. Welcome in, Bella Beauty. Welcome in, friend. Truly appreciate you for being here. Welcome in, welcome in. I'm just waiting for a few more people to come into the room. Cheryl, welcome in, welcome in. Truly appreciate you for being here. Didn't notice reviews to contact you. Okay. Welcome in, welcome in. Welcome in, welcome. Kay Daniels, welcome in, friend. Welcome in. I don't know about my hair. So we're going to be talking about some systems tonight, y'all. Janice, welcome in, friend. Welcome in. We're going to be talking about Sunday systems, faith, family, and finances. That's what we're going to be talking about. Faith, family, and finances this week, y'all. It is a Sunday. And we're going to talk about faith. We're going to be talking about family, and we're going to talk about finances, but how we can do that to put some systems in place for this week. So I am just seeing if a few more people will come into the room. Luna, hey Luna, hey friend. How are you? How are you? Hey friend, hey. How are you, friend? How are you? Let me know. Luna through. Hey friend. Thank you so much for grabbing your daily heart, me friend. Thank you so much. Simone, welcome in. Welcome in. Truly appreciate everyone. Hey, Janine. Hey. Hey, friend. Hey. Truly appreciate everyone for being here. It is a Sunday, y'all. Happy Sunday. Hopefully your week went well. Happy Sunday. Let me know how you're doing on this Sunday evening. Let me know. Let me know. Welcome in. Welcome in. For everybody that's in the room, welcome in. Let me know how your Sunday evening is going. Megan, welcome in. Welcome in. It's a Sunday, y'all. It's the beginning of November. It is November 2nd. Megan, welcome in. Welcome in. Getting ready for the work week. Okay. Organizing. Okay. I was doing the same thing. I was doing the same thing today. Organizing, getting ready for the week, trying to get my mind together, trying to wash some clothes, clean his house a little bit, doing all the things on Sunday. So I understand organizing. I did the same exact thing tonight. Journey, welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you so much for liking out the live. If you can tap out the live, if you can share it out. Truly appreciate everyone for being here tonight. If we can repost it, if we can tap it out and share the live. Hi, Journey from Faith to Finance. Hi, friend. I love that name, Journey from Faith to Finance. Friend, I absolutely love your name. So this is my question. If you're new here, Journey from Faith to Finance, I just kind of want to look, I said finance, friend, and it clearly says fitness. Excuse me. Literally, because I literally probably got finance on my mind, but it clearly says fitness. I don't even know why I said finance, but it clearly says fitness. Oh my God, friend, please forgive me. It literally says that join me, faith to fitness, encouraging myself and others to work and build our minds, body, and soul and spirit, one day, one meal, and one workout, one prayer at a time with God. Friend, your bio is fire. Like, I absolutely love that. I absolutely love it. Love it, love it, love it. Your bio is fire. So thank you. You welcome Journey from Faith to Fitness. I absolutely love that. Absolutely love it. Nurse, welcome in. Gabia, am I saying that right? So Nurse Gabia, welcome in, friend. Welcome in. Well, Journey from Faith to Fitness, welcome in, friend. I truly appreciate you for being here. My name is Janine. I talk about all things personal finances with God in the center. So tonight we're going to be talking about Sunday systems, faith, family, and finances. So a couple of systems that we can put in place to start our week. when it comes down to your faith, when it comes down to your family, and when it comes down to your finances. So I think it's so important to start your week strong, to try to put some things in place to organize so you could just have a better week. Not so much chaotic. So that's what we're going to be talking about. Thank you so much for the follow, friend. Truly appreciate you. Look, TT already gave me a flash goal, y'all, already. Look, one heart. One rose from three different people in the room. If you guys can help me out with this goal, it would be truly appreciated. So it's one rose. Big Ro, welcome in, friend. Welcome in. So it's one rose from three different people. Thank you so much, you guys. Truly appreciate you for sending. Big Ro, welcome in. Oh, hey, friend. I remember you from the live earlier. Welcome in, Big Bro. I remember you from the live earlier. Truly appreciate you for stopping in, friend. Truly appreciate you. Hey, yes, I remember you from Nate's room, right? From Nate's room. Thank you so much for joining the fan club, friend. You're 86 in the fan club, yo. I'm trying to get to 100 fan clubs. Luna, thank you so much for liking out the live. Yep, I remember you, friend. Thank you so much for coming. Yes, Sky's friend. Yes, I remember Sky's friend. Yep. Yep. Thank you so much, Pamela Brown, for the follow, friend. Truly appreciate you all being here. Let me know how your Sunday evening is going, you guys. Put it in the chat how your Sunday evening is going. We are going to be talking about just Sunday systems, how we could put some systems in place to allow our week to go better. If you are like trying to organize your week, I just feel like it's so important to set your week like strong, put some foundations in place. LaShanta, welcome in. Just to put some systems in place when it comes down to your money, when it comes down to your family. Good evening, everyone. LaShanta, welcome in, friend. Welcome in. Truly appreciate you for being here, friend. Thank you so much for the follow. And I just truly think it's so important to make sure that we put some systems in place because, it could be sometimes so chaotic, you guys. Put it in the chat. Howdy, Jenny. Gym Culture Gear. Welcome in, friend. Howdy. Welcome in. Truly appreciate you for being here. Are you new to my room? Are you new to my, I feel like I got a lot of new people here. Welcome in, friend. Welcome in. I truly appreciate everyone for being here. Nika Grace, welcome. Yes, I am Gym Culture Gear. I figured you were. I've never really seen your name in here. So welcome in. I just finished a 3-day meal prep to stay on track with my fitness journey. Hello, happy Sunday. Happy Sunday, Nika Grace. Oh, LaShante, hope I'm new as well. Journey for Fitness. I know you're new as well. So I just want to welcome in. Thank you for the warm welcome. Gym Culture, you are welcome, friend. Listen, when people come into my room, you're new one time, and then from there on, we are family. Okay, we are locked in. So we celebrate each and every one that comes into my room. Nika Grace, thank you so much for the coins. I want to make sure that I welcome each and every one. You have awesome energy. Let's try to thank you so much. People say that all the time. I don't know why people just be like, your energy is awesome. But listen, I'm going to be your hype girlfriend, your budget coach, that we're going to get your finance together. We're going to pray about it. Okay. We're going to invite God into it. We're going to talk real on authentic over here. Hopefully that, you guys learn some things. I always tell people, make sure you got your pen and your paper to write down some things, because I always try to educate as much as I can. Friend, thank you. Oh, is that a Woody hat? Oh, Nika Grace, thank you so much for the populars. Gym Culture, thank you so much for the heart. Me, friend, you are 88 in the fan club. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Oh, Nika Grace, you leveled up to level 10. Bear, yes. I felt like the bear is so like appropriate because I'm always cool, y'all. Like I'm truly always cool. So I feel like the bear is so totally Oh, Luna, you leveled up to level 13, y'all. Oh, both of y'all level. Oh, we are leveling up, y'all. Nika Grace and Luna. Y'all are leveling up, friend. Antoine, Anthony, welcome in. Welcome in. Hey. Hey, hey, hey. I got people on the YT. Let me see now. Welcome in. Welcome in. Truly appreciate you for being here. Welcome in. I got people on the other platform, you guys. But again, I just truly appreciate all the new people that are here. Soda, welcome in, friend. Thank you for grabbing your daily heart meat. I think you are I think it's the 90th or no, probably 87, y'all. But welcome in. I just want to introduce to all my new people. I am Janine. I talk about all things personal finances with God in the center. So what I do is I am a financial coach, and I help moms get out of, get on a budget, save money, and get out of debt. So truly appreciate everyone for being here. For all the new people, I am a Christian budget coach. So I not only talk about personal finances, but I also talk about God in the center um, I want to say, I give practical tips on personal finances, but I believe in journaling. I believe in prayer. So that's kind of like a mixture of my content. So I truly appreciate everyone for being here, all the new people, everybody that grabbed their heart me. So let me know how your Sunday evening is going. I said that we're going to talk about some Sunday system today, faith, family, and finances. And I think it's so important to, before you're starting the week, to put some systems in place to allow your week to just go, smoother. Sometimes I feel like when I'm not organized, or when I'm not, it's just my week can kind of start off chaotic, especially like when we don't have any systems in place. So let me know, you guys, do you have like a Sunday routine that you do? How do you prepare for your week? Let me know in the chat how you guys prepare for your week. Do you have like a system in place? Do you do certain routines to kind of get prepared for the work week? Is anybody like, do you work a 9 to 5, or you're an entrepreneur? Kind of let me know how you prepare. I am a 9 to 5er. Okay. I still work 9 to 5 during the week, but your girl works from home. So I truly appreciate, I definitely don't take for granted that I definitely work from home, but I still get up early. So, but let me know how, I'm at church right now, but I don't know what they are saying, so I'm listening to you. Wait, Soda, you said you at church right now, but you don't know what they say. I usually hit the church, then hit the gym for a workout, and then I do all my adulting. Okay, gym culture. I love that, friend. So listen, y'all, you know what? I just really want to commend. It's all in Spanish. Oh, you go to Spanish church. Oh, but I love that routine, you guys. Gym culture. We say usually hit the church, then hit the gym for a workout, and then do my adulting. I love that routine. I actually went to church today as well. I didn't hit the gym, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Your girl is working on my fitness routine. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. Listen. Review gratitude journal. Welcome in, Coach Rhonda. Welcome in. Review gratitude journal, paper plan for meetings, then paper and digital plan for personal stuff. Yes, I love that. Love that. Love that. But Soda, you said I'm just thinking Tish, welcome and good evening, friend. Good evening, friend. But wait, can I just say, you guys, I just want to say, this is kind of like off topic, but I just have to say it. I have met amazing creators in person. Coach Rhonda is here. When I tell you she is such a beautiful soul in person, that she is on live, y'all. Oh my gosh. Like, I absolutely I met a host of creators on Saturday, and I just felt like, oh my gosh, to meet, like, it's one thing to have people to have connections with people online, right, y'all? But then it's like when you meet them in person, and they're like kind of like the same person that you kind of think online, YouTube friend. It's just like, it's such an amazing feeling. It's like, man, you just don't know. I think that we kind of diminish the power of social media, and sometimes it's kind of like, oh, it's sometimes it's negative things around social media. But when you truly have connections with people and you actually meet them in person, it's like, man, the power of social media. I wouldn't have met this person or this creator without it. So I just kind of like, Truly appreciate, meeting you, Coach Rhonda, in person, friend. Truly appreciate it. And Luna, we missed you, friend. We definitely missed you. We missed you. We missed Dr. Trish. We missed a lot of you guys, but hopefully that we will be doing a second event. We go every other week. Oh, so do you go every other week, friend? And it's always in Spanish, friend? I wonder is it always in Spanish? Oh, yes, we did. We definitely did. Thank you so much, Just Fab J, for the follow, friend. Welcome in, welcome in. So we were just talking about like systems that we try that I was asking everybody. Do you have some systems in place that you prepare for on a Sunday? Yes, I only go because my little one likes the music. Oh. Oh, your little one likes the music, friend. So maybe you can get like a trend. Thank you so much, you guys, for the corns. Maybe you can get like a translator so you can kind of maybe understand what they saying, but but hopefully the music is good. But truly appreciate everyone on the YT as well. Great taste in music, Spanish. And if I'm just awkwardly like they're like just awkwardly they're like so that you are funny, friend. You are funny. And I wanted to just say also gym culture, when you talked about your routine, y'all, I am trying to, like, one of the things that I put on my goals for November is to try to incorporate a steady workout routine for all of my like workout gurus at gym culture. If you're still in the room, and also who else, my fitness girly that just came in the room, like, y'all, I'm just really trying. So and I just bought a walking pad, and one of the things that I said to myself that I want to commit to is trying to walk for like 45 minutes. I'm trying to do like four days a week, y'all. And I'm trying to get up at 5 a.m. Pray for your girl. Okay. Nika Grace, thank you so much for sharing out loud. Pray for your girl. I'm trying to be the 5 a.m. club, y'all. You know how they say, like, I feel like it's a book. Yes, I do too. Gym culture. You get up at 5 a.m., friend. Do you really? Listen, this is what I want to ask you. Like, I'm trying to be consistent with exercising. I lost 40 pounds recently and I don't want it to come back. Yes, friend. Listen, Coach Rhonda. Yes, I do cardio in the morning. Oh, now gym culture, do you go on live at 5 a.m.? Because I do notice that a lot of people go on live. So y'all, I kind of wanted to and I know, congrats, Coach Rhonda, for the weight loss too as well. I have a fitness page, you guys. I get up 5 to 6 times every day. I really enjoy extra time so you get up around 5 to 6 every day. I really enjoy extra time for myself. I don't go live yet. Oh, gym culture, you don't go live. 5 a.m. now that the daylight saving time effect is so hard. Because gym culture, I was going to say this. So I started a fitness page, y'all, that I was about to say, I don't even know if I could just tag on here, that if y'all wanted to follow me, I don't even know how I would tag this on here. I would have to send y'all, and I forgot the handle, because I think it's like I am gracefully fit or something like that. But this is what I was gonna do, y'all. No, you didn't. You did? Yes. Oh, nice. I would check that out. Gym culture. I'm gonna I'll probably just send you a message, because I'm about to say I can't even. I think it's I am gracefully fit. If y'all kind of type that in, then I am an early bird too. Oh, okay, yeah. But I kind of tag it, because here's what I was saying, y'all. This is what I was gonna do. I was gonna force myself to get on live 5 a.m. on my workout one that I just created, because I feel like that's the only way that I'm gonna get. That's the only way I'm gonna do it. Y'all, that's the only way I'm gonna do it. I was like, I wanted to create like a fitness culture as well, because some people, I feel like, and we talked about this at the the luncheon that we had, that I don't know if I really would want to mix my fitness stuff with my budgeting stuff here. Some people just really come to me because of budgeting, and they may not be like, okay, she working out. So I just created another page for that, y'all. So I definitely will tag you guys in it. But I was like, that's the only, Natty Nat, welcome in, friend. That's really the only way, y'all, that I kind of will force myself to be consistent, to say, all right, let me just welcome and thank you so much for joining the fan club, friend. Forget your daily heart meet. That's the only way, y'all, that I kind of was like, that's how I'm gonna be consistent. Happy Sunday, friend. Happy Sunday. Nicoletta, are you from Philly? Nicoletta, can you hear my accent, girlfriend? Or hopefully, can you hear my accent? That's what I want to is. I want to accent first, friend. Can you hear my accent? Thank you so much for the populars. Uh, let me know, Nicola. Can you hear that? Yes. I feel like from Philly people don't have no accent, y'all. I don't know, but yes, I am from Philly. You are spot on. But I feel like when I talk, y'all, I don't have no accent. But people ask me that all the time, though. I just feel like, we don't really have no accent, but maybe we do. I mean, I don't know. Thank you, Jenny. Gotta go. I'll be back. I like your energy. Woo woo. Oh, okay. Gym Culture, thank you so much for being here, friend. Just fed. Woo woo. Yes, Philly. Are you from Philly? You totally do. Nika Grace said, "Oh, sorry, y'all. A couple comments was filtered, y'all. Oh, you totally do. Journey for Phil. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that. I thought you were from NY. No, Natty Nat, I'm from Philly girl in the house. That's so crazy though, y'all. That people say I have an accent because I feel like us Philly people will be like, no, we don't. Yes, from Philly, but in Jersey, just fab. Oh, okay. So you a Philly girl. So Philly in the building. Okay. Yes, I am from Philly. I live in the suburbs now. So I live on kind of like the outskirts of Philly, kind of in like the KOP area. Thank you so much, you guys. But it's so crazy that people say that. Thank you so much for the corner. Like, you got an accent. I'd be like, no, I don't. But then when I hear other people talk, I'd be like, oh, they got an accent for sure. They got an accent for sure. But I think maybe Philly, you be like, what you mean? Or like I don't really feel like I say drawn, like you drawn, like you drawn. You know what I mean? It's just certain things that are like staples that like Philly say. Pleasantries, welcome back and thank you so much for getting your heart, me friend. That let me say, I'll just read the comments, y'all. And that's the best way to live in PA. Just fam, that's the best way to live in PA. Yeah, it is. It is. It is, you guys. So yeah, so we were just talking about systems, you guys. I just kind of want to give some tips for us to create some systems. Happy Sunday, Natty Nat. Oh, happy Sunday, friend. Happy Sunday. Truly appreciate everyone for being here. So I just really wanted to talk about like just putting some systems in place. I think is so important, especially like on a Sunday night, you guys. Going into your work week, trying to prepare not only, being organized, but just preparing by putting some systems in place and for it not to be so chaotic for you to go and start your week. So I think it's just so important to put systems in place. I think one of the things, the 3 systems that I'm going to talk about tonight, you guys, faith, family, and finances. So I want to talk about the first system would be, talking about faith. We are believers over here. So I think that it's so important before you have a to-do list, that we try to prepare and take time and spend time with God to start our week with God. Who is guilty, y'all? Put it in the chat. Raise your hand if you are guilty of when you wake up in the morning, you pick up your phone. Who guilty of it, y'all? Who is guilty of it? Put it in the chat. If you wake up in the morning and the first thing you do is look at that phone and scroll on social media, I pick up the Bible and phone. Coach, oh, pleasantries, just fab. Listen, everybody, y'all. I am guilty. I'm guilty, y'all. I wake up and don't pleasantries. I do the lives on TT. Pleasantries, I know you do the lives on TT. So at least you pick up the Bible and the phone. I am guilty. Your girl is guilty of just waking up and just be picking up the phone, y'all. I ain't even roll over in bed. Guilty. Listen, everybody, listen, y'all. My eyes probably still have crust in it and everything. I pray, then grab the phone. Just fab. Listen, friend, I'm trying to get better. I'm trying to give it, we give grace over here, y'all. We give grace. It's no, we listen and we don't judge, y'all. We listen and we don't judge. Hey y'all, me too. Oh, creative soul. Hey friend. Hey. Oh, so you saying me too? Are you saying that you pick up the phone and before anything in the morning? Listen, I am guilty of it, y'all. We listen, we don't judge over here. Okay. And I'm so guilty of it, y'all. But we kind of just want to change this. Hey friend. Yes, sometimes I do the same. Yes. Your girl is guilty of it. I ain't even gonna lie. I'd be like half scrolling. I mean, like half, like my mind don't even be fully together. And the first thing I do is pick up the phone and just be scrolling, real quick. So I think that, your girl, this is what I'm going to do this week, y'all. Okay. I'm trying to put some better systems in place. And one of the things I was thinking of maybe, is to maybe put your phone, be right back. Okay, Luna. Okay. Maybe put your phone on like the opposite side, y'all. Maybe put like a devotional, or maybe if you have like, because I have 2 nightstands in my room, so I think maybe I should put my phone on like the opposite side of the nightstand, and then maybe a devotional and a Bible on the other side, the ones that's closest to me. So let me know in the chat, this week, how you guys like, how will you combat just being, because it's habits. Yes, great idea. Yes, I'm just like, it's so habit forming that we pick up the phone. So it's just like, do you guys have any other ideas that you would do? Like if you constantly pick up your phone, put it in the chat if you want to put some other ideas. And then I was thinking like maybe you could put the phone on like, far away from your bed where you have to get up and actually, scroll to see it. So the only reason why, y'all, I keep my phone on this side of like my nightstand is because that's where the charger is. So I probably could charge it on the other side. But I think that it's so important for us to try to strategically um not scroll on the phone when we first get up. And there's nothing wrong with, checking out social media, but I think it's important to take, even if we wake up and say, God, thank you so much for giving me strength to wake up this morning, because there are some people that did not have the ability to wake up. I don't do it in bed, but I get up and do it. Oh, Nika Grace, so you say you don't do it in bed, but you get up. Listen, your girl be in bed scrolling. Okay, in bed scrolling. Okay, I'm going to be honest. I do scroll when I go to bed. Pleasantries, listen, me and you both, friend. You are not alone. Listen, me and you both I be scrolling, y'all. Scrolling on social media like too long. I be telling myself, like, I'm gonna get in the bed by 11 o'clock. I'm gonna put this phone down. Do you think I do that, y'all? I be going to bed 12 o'clock, knowing darn well I get up at 6. Okay. So again, I think that we need to be intentional about what we're doing. And again, putting some systems in place. They say it's better to read a book or something before you go to bed and not on the phone. Pleasantries, I totally agree. Friend. And actually, I have a couple devotional books that I could be reading. So that's how I'm gonna try it, y'all. I'm gonna try it for this week, and I'm gonna let y'all know how it is. Okay, and we'll come back and I'll report back how it is. Because when we put one of the things too, if you guys have ever taken the time to read the Adrian, welcome in, welcome in. If you guys have ever taken the time, you ever heard this book called Atomic Habits? Put it in the chat if you heard this book called Atomic Habits. Let me know. It's an amazing book. Yes. Yep. So that what it says in a book is kind of like, if you want to change an habit, if you want to put some routines in place, it's almost like you already kind of have to, I started it and I need to finish it. Nettie Nat, it's a great book. I started it as well. Welcome in, Hester. Welcome in. I started as well. So one of the things that he has said, we should all read in bed. We should all read in bed. Because I feel like social media constantly like stimulates your mind, and it doesn't allow you to really kind of like simmer down. Keith Murray, welcome in, friend. Welcome in. It doesn't really like allow you to really like simmer down and kind of like, just at least once or twice a week, just to get a break. Yes, I totally agree. I think that one of the things that, welcome in everybody on the YT and on the book, on my phone. I think also too, that, just creating, oh no, not another book. I keep getting all these good recommendation on books lately. Just Fab J said, girl, I don't need another book. I know, right? I know. But you know what else that I was seeing, you guys? Now let me know how you feel about this. So are you guys, let me know if you are like a paper, like you have to have the actual book, right? Like, do you have to have the actual book, or are you an Audible girl? Because I feel like I like the book, Shaw, to have an actual book, but I feel like if I really want to read more, then I kind of want to mix it up and maybe do some Audible, some Audible books as well. So what do y'all think? Put it in the chat. Do y'all like Audible? Do y'all like listen to the books, or you like, no, Janine, I need the actual paper book? So I was thinking I'm a paper book girl, but I kind of I like an actual book. My attention span isn't good. Wait, let me see, y'all. I'm reading the comments. I like the actual book. My attention span isn't good with Audible. Okay, just Fab said, I've been using Audible, but I would love if it could. If it could, I'm sorry, cut off your comment. My husband is an Audible guy. He listens to lots of books, but I am a book girl. Okay. I like Audible lately. I listen while I cook. Tamika, welcome in. See, that's what I was saying, y'all, that we can kind of multitask. I feel like you can do both. Tamika, friend, welcome in, friend. Welcome in. Truly appreciate you for being here. I feel like we could do both, y'all, because I'm like, I would love to like listen to a book while I'm doing stuff, right? Like while I'm cooking, while I'm cleaning. Sometimes you don't really have time to actually look at the paper book, but it's still getting into your mind, right? It's still getting into, your heart, and you're like, okay, rather than, scrolling on social media, y'all. And I think also too, for like personal development, if you're reading those type of books, if you're really trying to grow, if you're trying to like learn things, that Audible will come in. I love both. Wish I could read and listen, but that's expensive. Just Fab says you wish you could read and listen. Honestly, I'm normally listening to someone's live on here when I'm cooking. Okay, Nika Gray said you listen to someone's live while you cooking. Okay, I get it. Yeah, I think I wanted to add that in this week, you guys. Like, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna download Audible. I think I had it before, so I got to figure out how much it is. Just to kind of like just get better with, like listen to the books instead of being so much on social media. And I feel like I want to be a little bit more intentional when it comes down to social media. So that's good, y'all. So yeah, so one of the things too, that we can just do, and even 10 minutes. I feel like when we talk about our, the faith system, and taking some time to make sure that you, pray in the morning before you are starting the social media. And again, to create some habits, create some things in place. So that's why I said, maybe putting your phone at one end, and, putting a devotional in a Bible on the one that is closer to you, because that's going to create some type of habits, and you can subconsciously do it instead of just reaching for the phone. So that's one of the things that we can do this week. So that is the faith system. So yeah, y'all, I'm gonna try to Audible. I really do. I really do like to. I have so many book recommendations as well, and it's just like it's not enough hours in the day, y'all. It is not enough hours to be actually sitting here reading these books. So we'll see how the Audible go. So number 2, you guys, family system. I am going to tell y'all. Put it in the chat if you guys are moms, or if you're cooking for a family, even if you're not a mom. If you are cooking for your loved ones that live with, put in the chat and let me know. Because the family systems, I think it's so important to put some of these family systems in place, you guys. It is so, so important. I am, okay. Yes, I am the primary cook. Okay. So cooks or the moms, well, if you are the primary cook, me, Nettie, okay. So if you are the primary cook, or if you are a mom, oh my gosh, you guys. Here's a couple family systems that I think is so, so important that I am going to do this week, that I already told my kids. And I think if if the primary of fitness, if you guys are in here, the new follower, I forgot her name. I'm sorry. If you're still in the room, let me know. She was talking about that she meal prep. Y'all, listen, I have 3 kids and they eat like nobody's business, y'all. 3 boys, okay? Let me know if y'all meal prep. Your girl, I'm not gonna lie, I don't meal prep, but I am. Okay, because when I tell y'all, I feel like that's kind of like the number one stressors for me as a mom. It is constantly trying to figure out what we going to eat. It like my kids, they're just like, they don't like, they're older. I have a 20, I have an 18-year-old, and I have a 15-year-old. And I feel like the common question is, Mom, what we eating? Mom, what we eating? Like, that is to constantly be thinking about. I do that. I do. That's my Sundays. Okay, so Natty Nat, you say you meal prep on Sundays. Okay, that is absolutely great. And not only that, so this is my question, friend. Do you not only do you meal prep, but do you plan out your meals first? I want to. I'm not sure how to organize in the fridge without it getting unorganized by the family. Exactly. I want to too. I said this week, y'all. So I was like, I didn't meal prep yet, but I know I wrote down what we're going to eat this week. Okay. And I was very strategic because my kids, I be having to think about how I'm going to fill them up. Okay. Because they eat a lot. So spaghetti for me in my house always lasts 2 days. So I was like, this week I'm writing it down. We having spaghetti Monday and Tuesday. No, we don't meal prep. Nika Rich, you said you don't meal prep. But okay, friend, if you don't meal prep, do you kind of know what you're going to cook for the week? Do you kind of have like a list in mind to say, okay, I don't really meal prep, but I kind of have an idea of what I'm going to cook this week? Because I said it, y'all. I said one of the things that again is the number one stressor for me is trying to figure out what I'm going to feed these kids. So I said this week, um, I have been starting to follow an online list for a menu. Nice. Nice. Okay, let me see. Nika, that was, I don't know, some of the comments were filtered, y'all. I'm just reading it. Hold on. Nika Rich, you said you're gonna think this is weird. What I'm gonna think this is weird? Worship Wave, welcome in. Welcome in, friend. Nika Grace, let me thank you so much for grabbing your daily heart, me friend. What am I gonna think is weird? That you guys don't meal prep? Let me know. Let me know. Good evening, Worship Wave. Good evening, Alan. Welcome in, friend. Welcome in. Truly appreciate it. Know that I go to the store every day or two and get what I want. No judgment, no shame over here, friend. If you go to the store every day and that works for your family, that's okay. That's better than eating fast food every day. So if you have the energy to go to the store, girlfriend, we are celebrating you over there because I don't have no energy going to no market every day, y'all. I just don't have it. I just don't. I'm not going to nobody market every day. I'm just not doing it, y'all. My aunt is a chef and she prefers that food is always fresh. I know, y'all. But listen, your girl ain't doing it. Now, again, I'm going to be prepared for the week because that's why I said this week, y'all. I was like, I'm going to make my kids like spaghetti. So we're going to do 2 nights of spaghetti. They like chicken Alfredo. I said, oh, we're going to do that at night. We're going to do, I said, what else we're going to do? I forgot what I was going to do on Wednesday or Thursday, but I was going to plan it out. Do you get delivery? So pleasantries, here's what I do. Here's what I will say. And don't come for me in the comments, okay? When my kids were little, I used to plan, but now it's just 2 of us. Enjoy the process and the freshness. I love that, Nika Grace. And like I said, my kids are not, they're not babies, Betty Boop, welcome in, friend. Welcome in. Love that name. Betty Boop. 1, 2, 3. I love that. So my kids are not, young, but they still constantly ask, y'all. They still constantly ask. Cheryl, welcome in, friend. Welcome in. For all the new people that are in the room, we are talking about systems tonight and how we could put some systems in place. Hello, Betty Alicia. Welcome in, friend. Welcome in. Good evening, Cheryl. Welcome in. To all the new people that are here, truly appreciate you for being here. My name is Janine. I talk about all things personal finances with God in the center tonight. We are reset your goals, sis. Okay, Alan, I will reset my goal, friend. We are talking about systems in place, you guys. How we need to put some systems in place to be prepared for the week. And one of the systems that I were talking about in reference to family is Keisha. Welcome in, friend. Welcome in. Thank you so much. Oh, I thought I just hit the reset goal thing. We were talking about meal prep. Put it in. Oh, thank you so much, Dr. Michelle, for coming in, friend. Truly appreciate it. We were talking about meal prep, you guys. Put it in the chat if you meal prep, or not only just meal prep, y'all, but do you plan for your meals for the week? Let me know in the chat for all of my people on the YT and on the book. Let me know in the chat if you plan your meals out for the week or if you meal prep. That's what we were talking about. Oh gosh, no. Dr. Michelle said no. Dr. Michelle said no, friend. No. Listen, Dr. Michelle, I don't. She was like, we have eaten what is in the pantry, etc., to save money. I love that. Hey, Keish, welcome in. Welcome in. Too much work. Dr. Michelle, I know. I said it. It is a lot of work. But I would say, oh, Alan, thank you so much for the heart puffs, friend. Truly appreciate it. But here's what I said, y'all. I said, being a mom of 3, it is the constant, job to figure out, they constantly, I feel like my kids, are older. They don't really kind of stress me out. Your girl, there. Welcome in, friend. Welcome in. I just feel like the one thing that my kids ask me constantly is, Mom, what we eating? Like, what are we eating? Thank you so much, Alan, for the populars. They constantly ask me that. What are we eating? Your girl, welcome in, friend. Welcome in. Truly appreciate it. So I mean, we kind of meal plan whatever is on sale. Is the meal of the week. I love that. I used to buy for 2 weeks at a time, and I'm sorry, I'm reading the comments, y'all. I used to buy 2 weeks at a time and really stretch my budget and plan every detail. It was a lot. Oh, yeah, Nika Grace, that does sound a lot. No meal planning, but I make a meal of what I have left over and add something new as needed. Okay, y'all. So, Dr. Michelle, thank you so much for sharing that. Now, y'all, y'all about to come for me. Keish, well, thank you so much. Now, don't come for your girl in the comments, because I feel like if I tell y'all this, y'all gonna come for your girl. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. Put it in the chat if y'all eat leftovers, because I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Me and my kids, we don't eat leftovers. Don't come for your girl. Put it in the chat if you guys eat leftovers. Me, Cheryl, you like me, Fred? I'm sorry. My kid, huge fan. Y'all, eat the leftovers. Pleasantries that eat the leftovers, friend. Listen, y'all. Eat the leftovers. Grew up on leftovers. Oh my God. Don't come for me, y'all. Don't come. Listen, my mom knows, everybody that knows me. Like, my mom will come in. Like, we just actually went out to nothing wrong with it. Listen, people that know me, it saves so much money and stress. It does. Lasagna is a good leftover. Just Fat Jack. When I tell you, I said, if they are good, why not? I don't know, y'all. Listen. Oh my gosh, y'all. I'm just laughing at y'all. With Janine on a budget and no leftovers. Nika Grace. Don't come for me, friend. Wait. Let me just explain, y'all. I know the budget coach don't eat leftovers. Wait. Oh, we not judging. No, friend. I'm cracking up though. Cause my kids, when I tell you, it is almost like, here's the only thing that I would say we'll eat leftovers, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Oh, we're not judging. It's okay. Here's the only thing that I feel like I can get my kids to eat leftovers. Janine, what? I know. Y'all. Listen, I'm telling y'all, the only thing I can get these kids to eat leftovers or like spaghetti, right? But when I tell you, it's like fighting tooth and nail to have these kids taco meat leftover is good. I know. Listen, We are shocked. I know, Nika Grace. Listen, I know y'all shocked. I know y'all shocked. You taught that. You taught that. Listen, I know y'all. Like I don't know. Like I have tried. Like 2 days. Like I have eaten leftovers as a kid, y'all. I've eaten leftovers as a kid, right? And I don't know. Y'all, I don't know. And I tell you, y'all, it's like pulling teeth with these kids. I don't get the issue. Dr. Henry, I don't know either. Like, I'm trying to tell y'all, I don't know either, y'all. That's why I said I knew y'all was gonna comfort me. I knew y'all, as long as it's not wasted, I see no issue. Listen, they gonna learn when they hungry enough. No, y'all. I know. Listen, I have like, I don't know, y'all. I have tried like the only random Ash welcome in friend wearing of welcome in. We are talking about leftovers, y'all. Right, right. Listen, I know y'all. When I tell y'all some leftovers, I can't get it. Oh, welcome in, Coach Jennifer. Some leftovers, I can't get it. It's not that good. Exactly. So some leftovers, y'all, you just like here's the thing. All right, put it in the chat. Can you leftovers? Hey honey, how are you? Coach Jennifer, we're talking about leftovers, friend. No, we're talking about how a couple systems that were putting in place during the week. And one of the systems in reference to family is meal prepping. So we talked about meal prepping, just to get yourself prepared for the week. And I said that I do not eat, me and my kids, we don't eat leftovers like that. So people was coming for your girl in the comments. We were coming for the they were coming. So we were talking about leftovers, Coach Jennifer. That's what we were talking about. What do you do with your leftovers? Oh, wow. I can't stand leftovers. Oh, see, Coach Jennifer. Look, me and you, friend. Listen, I'm not the only one, y'all. I'm not the only one. But no, here's what I would say. Like spaghetti, I feel like I can get my kids to eat the second day. Alfredo, like there are so many times y'all I put Alfredo, they will eat it. And see, the thing about it is maybe because y'all they eat so much that like now my husband is a different story. Listen, my stepdad, he grew up like he will eat leftover for days, y'all, like 3 days. Okay, so let me know in the chat, y'all, if y'all just eating the leftovers for like a day or two, or if y'all eating it for. I was thinking about meal prep where I can use something and turn it into something else. Now, my husband will, okay, Coach Jennifer, you say your husband will. So, okay, so will I. Okay, so will I. Okay, I know where the leftovers go. Oh, okay. I know where the leftovers go. 1 to 2 days. Cheryl said 1 to 2 days. I don't love the same thing day after day. Just fab. That's me, y'all. I don't know what it is, but I can eat it once. After that, nope, no more. That, Coach Jennifer, I thought it was just me. I don't do I don't do more than 1 day usually, but usually don't get any. Oh, okay. So that's the thing, y'all. I don't know what it is, but I just really cannot. My question is, do you have an air fryer that has saved us so many leftovers? Pleasantries, absolutely. Air fryer, he eats them. Okay. Pleasantries, yes. Air fryer is like the best thing in my house. When I tell you my kids will eat chicken nut, like they put so much, we have used our air fryer so much, y'all, that like it is just it's almost like rusted out at the bottom. I can't eat them a few days. Okay. That's a portion control issue. Yes, air fryer is the best. Yes, y'all. Air fryer is the best. We use it every day. I actually have to buy another one. It's pretty much how I cook. Okay. That's pretty much how you cook, Cheryl. Air fryer, I love. They will eat it. I love my crock pot for protein and rice. I definitely wanted to get into the crock pot for sure, y'all. Definitely wanted to get into more of the crock pot. You know what I also have, y'all? I have, if you reheat pizza in the oven or air fryer, it's even better the first time. Yes, 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 it is. I love my Instapot. You know what else I have, y'all? I have a George Foreman grill. I love that as well. My kids either use the air fryer or the George Foreman grill. They literally will put the burger on there. The George Foreman grill. I have to buy a second air fryer too. Yes, I literally need to buy another one, y'all, because my kids they didn't use it so much. I put an insert in it, aluminum foil or the other paper thing. Pleasantries, I do the exact same thing with my air fryer. I put an insert in it as well. My Ninja 3-in-1 cooks everything. Ooh, Natty Nat does it. Does it. I have a Ninja for my smoothies. I have a George Foreman grill. I like the George Foreman grill, y'all. Insert over here too. Okay, Dr. Michelle, you like insert over here. I need a new air fryer too. Still works, but the handle is broken. Nika Grace, the boys, I love saving time and dishes. Exactly. My air fryer, y'all, is I feel like I have cleaned it so much and put it in my dishwasher so much that I feel like it kind of rusted out the actual like bottom of it. My kids use it so much. Like it's no joke that and that's the thing. I feel like that's why I feel like they don't really eat the leftovers as much, y'all. Because if they put whatever food that they're putting in the air fryer, they're eating it all, and there's no leftovers anyway. So, but like if I cook like the spaghetti, they will eat it the second day. Thank you so much for the heart puffs, y'all. But a lot of times, y'all, they just will throw some, like if we making burgers or we making chicken, it's no leftovers. So, and then just like Coach Jennifer said, I can't eat. Let me know in the chat if y'all can eat the same thing for 3-4 days straight. I cannot do it, y'all. I don't care. Y'all gonna come for me in the comments. I cannot do it. If I done had chicken on Monday, I don't want chicken on Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. I don't want it. I can. My mom can. My mom can eat the same food for the entire week. Y'all, I can't do it. I can't do it, y'all. I can't do it. Right? We don't have that many leftover. Most people eat it all the first night. Exactly, Nika Grace. My kids, we don't have listen, y'all, do not listen. If and my mom can too. She can like eat chicken all the same week and maybe switch up the vegetables or maybe switch up the rice. No, I can't do it. I can't do it, y'all. I can't do it. We got to switch it up. Maybe I want some chicken, maybe I want some turkey, maybe I want some beef. My parents taught me food is food, and we were on the bottom of the class and still am. Oh, okay. I understand pleasantries, and I get it, y'all. I get it. Listen, I get it, but I feel like just the older I have gotten as an adult, there are just like certain things. Because my mom will come over my house and she'd be like, I don't even know why y'all putting them leftovers in the refrigerator because you or the boys ain't eating it. I'd be like, Mom, though. She'd be like, I know y'all not eating those leftovers and it's gonna sit in your refrigerator. Y'all. She be right, y'all. She be right, y'all. She be like, "Ow, Jenny is on the high tier level." No, Cheryl, I'm not, y'all. I'm truly not. You know, your girl be on a budget. I eat the chicken, then add it to potatoes, then to eggs, etc. No, I'm not on the high tier level. We just gotta switch it up, y'all. We just gotta switch it up. I just can't do. My brother is the number one. He can eat chicken for 5 days a week. I can't do it, y'all. I can't do it. Pray for your girl. Chicken for days. Pleasantries. I can't do chicken for days, friend. I can't. Give me something different. Listen. Okay, so let me know in the chat, y'all. Okay, let's just switch it up a little bit. Can you eat breakfast for dinner? Your girl can. You are so funny. Michelle. TT was giving me the puzzle, y'all. Okay, so listen, we agreeing on that. Okay, so we got some common ground on that, y'all. Because listen, on the lazy day seasonings, I mean, what do you mean seasonings? Oh, you grew up on seasonings, pleasantries? I'm sorry. Let me go back to the comments. Okay, at least we can agree to that, y'all. We want some common ground that on a lazy days when your girl is not cooking anything, we getting some breakfast food. Okay, we get some breakfast food for dinner for sure, y'all. That's on a listen. It's plenty of times. And my kids, I said, listen, breakfast is usually a leftover meal. Well, if we do like the like if you do the pancakes, I wouldn't really think it would be a leftover meal. Cause my kids love not a leftover. Oh, breakfast is usually not a leftover meal. Yes, it's not a leftover meal. But it's like, oh, thank you, Dr. Michelle, for becoming the title gifter of the pumpkin pie, friend. Thank you so much. Oh, let me see you. I'm reading y'all comments. I often eat dinner, lunch type of food for breakfast. Oh, okay. So you say you ate dinner and lunch. Yes, listen, it's plenty of times. Well, I be telling my kids, like, listen, you know them frozen. Listen, don't judge a girl. I'll be like, the frozen pancake. When they was younger, they be like, Mom, what I said, it's breakfast for dinner today. What y'all want? Y'all want some waffles? Y'all want some pancakes? We put a little sausage on it real quick because I don't feel like cooking. Mm. Sorry, y'all. Oh, let me say what again, food is food, not a strategy. Yes. Food again, pleasantries, you're right. Listen, friend, food is food, y'all. I know. Listen, I know. Food is food. Cheryl, you saying it's not a strategy. Breakfast is not a strategy? Let me know. Listen, y'all. We listen, but we don't judge. We listen, but we don't judge. Forget about the defrost meat. Just she said, forget about the defrosted meat. Oh my gosh, y'all are so funny. But my kids would eat pancakes every meal. Same with the tacos. Exactly. When my kids were smaller, I'd be like, y'all want breakfast for dinner? They'd be like, yeah, mom, we want pancakes. We want and I could easily cook up some scrambled eggs and cheese, y'all. Then the eggs was easy. Put some sausage on your pancakes, and they be good to go. That was from earlier. I forgot what I was responding to. Oh, Cheryl, yeah, I was like, because some of the comments were filtered, so please forgive me, y'all. All right, so let me know, you guys. We over the leftover chat. I mean the leftover topic. So let me know also too for all of the moms in the room, but not even just moms, but for the adults. Do you guys pick out your clothes for the week? No worries. Do you guys pick out your clothes for the week? Like, do you have your clothes picked out, or even for your kids, do you lay out your clothes for the week, or do you? No, I don't. Ooh, y'all. Wait, I don't even know why they filtering some of these comments, y'all. No, I don't. Now I'm not gonna lie, y'all. Nope. So everybody like, y'all don't lay your clothes out for the week. Y'all lay. Now here's what I'm gonna say that y'all because y'all came for me with the leftovers. No, I don't. Not even a little bit. Nika Gray said, not even a little bit. Now here's what I will say, y'all, that y'all will be proud of. Your girl, my mom. This is how I grew up. My mom would lay our clothes out for the entire week, y'all. I knew what I was wearing for the entire week. I put clothes on based on how I feel each moment. Cheryl, I get it. Now I did grow up on that. My clothes were like, no, I'm a mood dresser. Just fab, impressive. Oh, Dr. Michelle, you're a mood dresser. I get it, y'all. But when I was a little girl growing up, my mom would be like, okay, let's Sunday night. She would be like, and she would color code it too. She'd be like, okay, you wearing this red on Monday. You wearing this yellow on Tuesday. You're wearing blue on Wednesday. You're wearing green on Thursday. And she would iron it out. She would be like, y'all gotta iron, help me iron the clothes or whatever. So for the entire week, y'all, she would have our clothes laid out. I will say when my boys were little, they went to a Christian school and they wore uniforms. So it was just easier for me. I would lay their uniforms out for the entire week. It was just easier. I had my son pick up his clothes the night before. Okay. Now I would say, y'all, again, like, so my kids were in uniforms. I gotta go, girl. You keep going. You're live. Love your live is lit today. Oh, thank you so much, Pleasant Street. I truly appreciate you for being here. Learned behavior. Yes, Cheryl. It definitely is learned behavior, friend. It definitely is. And again, like when my boys were younger, like the uniforms was pretty much the same, and they kind of like switched the top, like it was like a light blue top or a white one, and then the pants was usually like dark blue or tan. So I would switch it up a little bit, but it just honestly, y'all, it made my week go smoothly because again, when my kids were younger, I'm getting 3 kids dressed, y'all. 3 of them. One was probably one that was just walking, a 3-year-old and a 5-year-old. So getting them all dressed in the morning and trying to figure out what they gonna wear, I'm not doing all of that. I'm not doing all of that. So just to make it easier, I would just lay their clothes out during the week. And then in the morning, we brushing their teeth, we getting it together. That's a lot of responsibility. It is, Dr. Michelle, and I just had to get on a system with them. I just really did. You know what I mean? And it just made my day smoother. Totally understand. Yes, y'all. It just made my day smoother. We wasn't late to school. It's like, oh, here, y'all, this y'all getting this out. Okay, who in the bathroom? Brush your teeth. Da-da-da-da. Okay, this one. You know, they're like, I want to brush my teeth first. Like, it totally makes, yes, it makes sense, y'all. Yes, because it's like, again, it's three of them. They are so close in age. My kids are 2 years apart. So they were at a point where I had a 5-year-old, a 3-year-old, and a 1-year-old. So the 1-year-old is just walking, the 3 and the 5, right? So it's just like the 5, you know, and it just made things smoother. And then it created a system for them. They knew what to expect in the morning. I wanted a uniform for work, so I didn't have to think about the clothes. So it's, yeah, the uniform for work, I totally agree. Except the youngest, I dress him. Yeah, so I always would struggle with my youngest child because he'd be running around, but the other two were definitely more organized. And again, that's just kind of how they grew up system wise. So I will say, y'all, as an adult, I personally, I worked at a hospital, so we wore scrubs, and I wore the same scrubs. We had a certain color for me. My scrubs were black, so it just was easy to get my clothes out, y'all. So here's what I'm just saying to you guys to try. These are one of the things that you can think about for your kids. Wonderful. It's easy. Yes, Dr. Michelle. One of the things is maybe you guys don't start with putting your clothes out for the entire week, but maybe put it out a day or two and see how it goes. Maybe it works for you, maybe it doesn't. But these are one of the things that I think will help with just creating some family systems that just kind of put some things in place so that your week and your day can go a little smoothly, so it's not as chaotic. You're not just rushing. Your girl, put it in the chat, you guys. If when I tell you, like, I used to be rushing all the time, and I kind of hated that anxiety that came with rushing, like, because I'm late for something, I'm late to work, late to dropping them off. Like, that was like constantly my life for a long time. And like, I hated it. I feel like with you rushing sometimes, it brings so much anxiety the start of your day. Color coding my closet and drawers help me pick out my clothes quicker. Just Fab, you sound like, when I tell you my mom's closet is color coordinated, is so when I tell you she has like pink outfits that go to light pink to dark pink to orange to yellow to green, like she color codes her whole closet. Let me see. Sorry. Chaos is not a good trend. I know, Cheryl. It's not. It's not. And I tried to put some things in place to wow. Yes, Dr. Michelle. Listen, we work a lot of music festivals and used to get so stressed picking out for 4 days of costumes. Lachelle, welcome in. Yes, that's bad energy for the kids if we are rushing them in the morning. Lachelle, totally agree. Totally agree, friend. And that's why I had to create some systems in place because it is bad energy for them. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. So when we do festivals, I pick out the clothes and take the pictures so I remember. I like that. Thank you so much, Lachelle, for the follow. Welcome in, friend. Welcome in. So I like that, you took pictures so you can remind, yourself of what to wear, but that probably was a lot of organization. So welcome in, Lachelle. Welcome in. Truly appreciate you for being here. And yes, when I was rushing in the morning, especially when my kids were younger, I'm frustrated. They frustrated. They crying in the back. I'm frustrated. Like, why y'all crying? And, it's just like, and it was just so much chaotic. And I really tried to do my best. Then I can get dressed and feel good without all of the insecurities. Oh, okay, friend. Okay. Plus, we have to be mindful that we are teaching our kids personal management. Cheryl, totally agree. I totally agree. Yeah, and again, I would say all the time, I'm far from a perfect parent, you know what I mean? Especially when they were younger, it just was a lot on me because it was 3 of them and it was 1 of me. So me not only having to get and then dropping them off, it's just like, okay, do I got his stuff? Y'all got your book bags? I have to be signing stuff like, Mom, I need you to sign this. Okay, what do I have to sign? Permission slips. And honestly, y'all, I do not miss that life, y'all. I do not miss it. I will be signing permission slips in the car. Okay, everybody got their book bags. Everybody got their lunch bags. It was just like so much. Y'all, your girl, man. I tip my hat off to the moms that are doing it, that is maybe in that journey or in that season. Listen, you guys are super warriors. If right? Me too. Yes, like it's so no, grateful if y'all have a partner, if y'all have somebody. Mocha Mama, welcome in. If you have somebody that is helping you get the kids dressed, it's easy. There's something wrong with it, but that was the way that worked best. Yes, 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 yes. Yeah, and again, I always, like I said, being a single mom of three wasn't for the weak or the faint-hearted, y'all. It was not for the weak or the faint-hearted. I had days that I felt like I would be like in the morning before my kids got up, I'm crying and upset because it just was a lot on me. I got to get them together. I got to get to school. I got to do homework. I got to cook. It totally is not. Listen, I tell people all the time, it's just like me, and like just all the responsibilities. You don't never like just being a single parent, especially the younger they were, they just required a lot of my time. They required a lot of my time. Like, okay, I had to do his homework. I got to do his homework. I got to sign this. Okay, what do y'all need? We got to go over this. I commend you. I had one and it was crazy. Yes, Cheryl. I tell people all the time, it was nothing but the grace of God. Y'all hear me? It was nothing but the grace. My mom helped a lot. My mom will help a lot. I thank God for my mom. I did have, some people in my I did have a supportive system, because when I worked overnight, my kids would go, yes, the exhaustion is real. Just Fab. Yes, it really is. I decided to work overnight and my mom would have my boys at night, so I would drop them off. But the routine was like I would wash them up, I would pick them up from school, do their homework, feed them, put their pajamas on, and then take them over to my mom's house. And then my mom would get them up and ready for me in the morning. When I get off of work at 7 o'clock, she would have them dressed. She would have them in their uniform. She would have them, their lunch all ready to go. I would beep the horn and be like, Mom, they ready? They ready? And then I would take them to school and then I would go home and sleep. And we did that for years and years and years. And it just really worked. My kids were on a system. They knew, okay, we going to Nene house. They knew all of that. So what a blessing. Yes, I tell people all the time, if it wasn't for my mom, y'all, if it wasn't for my mom, and I truly don't take it for granted. For people, some single moms don't have that type of help. Jen, welcome in. Some people don't have that help, and I tip my hat off to the moms that are doing it without the help, that have put some systems in place. But again, it's all about hello, Jen, welcome in, friend, welcome in. Truly appreciate you for being here. But again, you guys, I think that the whole purpose of it is to actually put the systems in place so we're not creating such a chaotic, morning routine and all of that. So, I do thank God that I'm not in that season. Your girl has put her time into being that season. Like, listen, I put my time in. My kids are older. Even my 15-year-old, he gets on the bus, and he has to leave early. Your girl don't wake him up. My 15-year-old be up at like 5 something. He gets up on his own. He usually be like, Mom, you up? So I'm like, yeah, I'm up. So it's like having 3 jobs: mom, job, house, maintenance, management person. It's a lot. Just Fab J. Listen, girlfriend, when I tell you I completely understand, it really is. It really is. I'm telling you. And especially when they're younger. I feel like when they get older, it's a little different. Of course, you don't have to dress them. You know what I mean? Like, even for my other 2, like when they were still like in the high school, they got up, they just, so I feel like it changed. The rules kind of changed. I didn't have to do as much. It's more of like, okay, did y'all do your homework? Let me see your grades. And then the biggest thing, that the common theme, you guys, that kind of never went away was, Mom, what we eating? So that I feel like I'm just still, even the older, that's the common thing. Like, what we eat, Mom? You know what I mean? So that's the thing. But again, for people that don't have kids and you are taking care of a family member, or you are yes, Daddy, Dan. If you're taking care of a family member, I just would encourage to try to put some systems in place, you guys, whether it's meal prep, whether it's self-care, personal time, and time management are hard to add in. Just Fab J. When I tell you, friend, that I really felt like just as a mom, and especially a single mom, I didn't really add in like self-care and personal time until my kids got older. I ain't gonna lie. The times that like I worked overnight, so my mom would come get them, like when I was extremely tired, I would be sleeping half of the time because I done worked overnight. So it's like when I did have some time alone, I'm just sleeping. I'm not really taking time for myself. So, but I just thank God for his grace to get me through that season. It was a hard season for your girl. And even now, like I feel like parenting, you go through cycles. And I will say that with them being an adult, it's a different type of worry, right? Like, no, I don't have to get them dressed. No, I have to do homework, right? But now I worry with them in a different way. They're all driving, they all have cars, and it's just like now you worried about if they got into an accident, if they got like they're just it's like different levels of worry as as a mom. Like, and then the older they get, it's like when they make mistakes as an adult, it affects them differently. And it's not just like little boy problems, it's adult men problems. That so, constantly praying for that season. So again, it's not easy. It's just a different type of worry. So, but again, for just, at Joyce, welcome in. Oh, Jocelyn, welcome in, welcome in. And again, even the small habits build peace, you guys. So once a parent, always a parent. Absolutely, absolutely. Just fab. Once a parent is always a parent. You always will worry about your child. And it's nothing like a mom's love. So that's the family system, y'all. Oh, Lachelle, welcome. Oh, thank you so much for getting your heart, me friend. Truly appreciate you for being here. Keish, welcome in, friend. Welcome in. We are at 33K likes, y'all. Let's see if we can get to 10K before your girl get off. Let's see if we can get to 50K, because y'all, I'm in the C League. Hey, was at my friend battle. Okay, I understand, Keith. Listen, I totally understand. If you guys could tap out the live, if we could share it out. Let me see, y'all. Listen, I am in, your girl was in C League, and then I dropped down to D, y'all. I was in D, and then I dropped down to, no, I was in C, and then I dropped down to D. So if we can tap out the live, if we can share it out. But I was like, you know what? I ain't stressing about the leagues, y'all. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to stress about these leagues. So we talked about the faith system, trying to incorporate some time for God in the morning, for having a morning routine. Budget breakdown. Welcome in, friend. Welcome in. Thank you so much for liking the live. So we talked about our faith system. So you created a morning routine and also a night routine. We talked about some family systems, making sure that we meal prep if we are, putting our clothes out for the week. Thank you so much for the friendship necklace, Keith. Thank you so much. And just creating a peaceful environment. So let's talk about the financial system, you guys. Plan your money before it moves, before Monday hits, looking at the bills that are due this week. So here's one of the things, you guys. So when it comes down to finances, you guys, let me know in the chat, right? Do you have any systems in place that you do around your money? Let me know. Do you like, Janine? No, I don't have no systems. I just listen when I see the money hit my account. Let me know. Do you have any systems in place? Do you have any type of budget routine? Do you have any type of routine that you kind of do with your money? Do you just wait until the money hits the account? Let me know, y'all. Let me know. Antonio Anthony, welcome. Let me know. Oh, thank you so much, Natty Nat, for becoming the title gifter of the finger hearts. Thank you so much, friend. Thank you so much. So let me know, you guys, do you have any systems in place, or you're like, no, Janine, I really don't have. Yes, I map out my bills in a notebook and then check them off as I pay them. Nice. A bill account. I have everything on auto pay so I don't forget. Auto pay, Keish, auto pay queen over here, y'all. Auto pay queen over here. Yes, I love these systems, y'all. Let me know who else in the chat if you guys got any systems when it comes down to your money. Do you just kind of let the money hit the account? Do you yes, I have a set amount in different accounts for bills and entertainment. Love that. Yes, I ain't got time for a late fee. Keish, you and me both, friend. I ain't got time for no late fees. No late fees. So truly understand it. And I think, y'all, it's so important when I tell y'all, when I talk about it's putting systems in place, especially Veronica, welcome in. especially for your finances, y'all. Thank you, Love Universified. Welcome in, friend. Thank you so much for grabbing your daily heart, me friend. Welcome in. Welcome in. It's so important, y'all. If you don't have any systems in place when it comes down to your money, y'all, I cannot stress it enough. I can't stress it enough. And I know somebody like, oh my God, the budgeting, it takes time. It takes all. But when I tell you guys, it's so, so important, y'all. It's so important. Oh, thank you so much for the stickers, friend. Thank you so much. So one of the things that I do faithfully, y'all, I have a paycheck tracker, right? So not only do I, budget out my money, but I look at every paycheck. So prime example, y'all, like let's say you get paid on a Friday. One of the things that I would encourage you guys to do, pay bills with credit cards to earn points and maintain credit standards. Okay, sure. So you pay your bills with credit cards to earn the points and then maintain the credit standard. Nice. Nice. I don't pay my bills with credit cards because one of my comments got filtered. Oh, one of your comments got filtered. Keish, what you say? Love Universify. Thank you so much for liking that. I don't even see it on my side. I don't see it on your side. I mean on my side either, friend. Let me know. You might have to put it back in the chat, friend. Sorry if I didn't see it. TTV playing with these filter comments. But y'all, like I think it's just so important. And if you really don't have a system, I was talking about giving myself an allowance. Oh, you give yourself an allowance. I love that. I love that. Paying yourself first. Wait, welcome in. Welcome in. I said Apple Pay and Cash App. Oh, you use Apple Pay and Cash App. Wait, welcome in, friend. Truly appreciate you for being. So wait, Keisha, you use Apple Pay and Cash App for when you give yourself an allowance? Let me know what you use it for, friend. I think it's so important. Oh, there it go. That's probably why they're filtered. Yup. Look, and I see it now. None of us are. Wait, none of us are? Cheryl, you said none of us are? I'm sorry, y'all. They be filtering the comments, y'all. They be filtering them. That's probably why they filter and probably why Keish, because you said the Apple Pay and Cash App. Because TT don't be liking you to say certain words on here. Cheryl, let me know what you were saying from when you said none of us are. I'm sorry, that comment was filtered. That was from earlier too. Oh man, they be filtered all of this, yo. Like, man, that was from earlier too. Okay. But yes, y'all, I think it's so important. So here's the thing that I just try I think when people come down to their budget and when it come down to their finances, sometimes people just get so overwhelmed and just it's just too much. So here's one of the things that I just want to recommend you guys. If you already have systems in place that's working for you, then kudos. Then I think you should keep your systems in place. But if you're like Janine, like my finances all over the place and I really just don't have any system, one of the things that you can do, right, especially since it's November, you don't even have to you could print out a piece of paper, you could print out a calendar. That's what I did, and print out a calendar for November. I think I think none of us were perfect parents. Oh, none of us are perfect. Yes. Yeah, I definitely wasn't a perfect parent for sure. But when it comes down to budgeting, y'all, one of the things you could do very, very, very simple is thank you so much, Keith, for becoming a title gifter of the donuts, friend. Truly appreciate it. We're at 35K, y'all. If you can constantly tap out the screen and get our likes up, truly appreciate it. But one of the things, y'all, print out a calendar for November. Write down each and every bill that you have to pay for the month of November. We're going to make it simple. We're going to make it easy. We ain't gonna make it overwhelming. Write out every bill for the month of November. Every car note payment, every mortgage payment, the utilities, anything that you have to pay for the month of November, write it down on a calendar, right? Then write your paydays. If you get paid bi-weekly, then you should have two paydays for the month of November. If you get paid every week, then you should have 4 paydays in the month of November. If you get paid once a month, then of course you only will have 1 payday. So those are the first 2 things I would say. Write out all your bills, y'all. Write it all out. And then put your paydays. And then the third step, you guys, would be on your paydays, right? If I'm gonna do the example by a 2-week paycheck person. So let's say you get paid this week, right? On the 7th. and you write out all your bills. You want to make sure that you are covering all your bills into your next payday. So it's like the split paycheck method. Then that way, all of your money is not going to all of, like all of your money is not going to all of the bills at one time. And it honestly, y'all, it just makes it easier. So if you get paid on the 7th and the next paycheck you don't have is into Just Nikki, welcome in, friend, welcome in. Truly appreciate you for being here. If you get paid on the 7th and then thank you so much for grabbing your daily heart me, and your next paycheck is not till the 14th, your 7th paycheck has to cover all of your bills into the 14th. So whether that's, all your internet, phone, whatever it is, all those bills that are until the day of the 14th has to cover it. Now, if you looked at your bills and it's like too much coming out that first week or two in November, then hello, Healing with Bailey's mom. Welcome in, friend. Truly appreciate you for being here. Welcome in. Good evening. Hey, Just Nikki. Hey, friend. How are you? Truly appreciate you for being here. We were talking about some financial systems that we are putting in place. When we said Sunday systems, we talked about faith, family, and we are talking about finances. Hey, girl. Hey, Healing with Bailey's mom. Hey, friend. Welcome in. Truly appreciate you for being here. And again, we were talking about systems, Sunday systems. We talked about faith and family. So right now we are talking about finances. And one of the things that I was saying is you need to be on some type of system when it comes down to your finances. And I was talking about the split paycheck method. And if you getting paid, the first thing you need to do is have a calendar and write out all your bills for the month. And second thing you need to do is put your paydays, how often you get paid. And the third thing is to make sure that when you get paid, if it's Lady V, welcome in, welcome in. If you get paid bi-weekly, that all of your bills are being covered by that paycheck until you reach the next paycheck. Now, of course, y'all, the goal is to be a month ahead, right? The goal is to really be a month ahead. But if you are just trying to develop a like a financial system or a budget, we just kind of want to make it as easy as possible. But again, if you already have systems in place when it comes down to your finances and it's working for you, then great. Now, if you are auto pay, let me know in the chat, y'all, if y'all auto pay girly, because I'm an auto pay girly. Okay, auto pay changed my life, but I wasn't always an auto pay girl. A month ahead is an awesome goal. Yes, it is. And listen, that's kind of one of my goals for 2026, you guys, is to get a month ahead fund. Me, Key said, yep, I know. Auto pay and self pay. Oh, Cheryl said auto pay and self pay. Girl, you ate welcome in. You like Jenny. You can't forget about the self pay. I know that's right. I love that. Auto pay is my bestie. Just Nikki said auto pay is her bestie. Yes, I have half on auto pay. Okay, Natty Nat. Auto pay work for myself. Okay, Healing with Bailey's mom. Okay, nice. It's so crazy that a lot of people are auto pay, and I just want to congratulate you guys for being on auto pay, because your girl, listen, I was not an auto pay girly. I'm an accountant, so it's natural. Oh, Cheryl, yeah, so it is natural. Coletta, welcome in, friend. Oh, welcome in. Truly appreciate you for being here. We are talking about auto pay. We are talking about systems, Sunday systems that we put in place. So auto pay is definitely a game changer. Thank you so much for liking out the live, for sharing out the live. I feel like I was definitely not the auto pay girl. I had to get my finances together, y'all. I ain't even gonna lie. I was not the auto pay girl. Your girl was an overdraft queen. Okay. So if I had the auto pay on and I didn't have enough money in my account, then yeah. So auto pay was not it for me. But here's one of the things that I would say, being on auto pay. Did you guys notice? It's Jamie Duke. Welcome in. Do you guys notice that you get discounts for being on auto pay? I feel like, listen, it's a perk to have an auto pay, y'all. Because I know for most companies, they give you at least a small discount of $5 off an awesome goal. Yes. Listen, yes. Do y'all notice that auto pay, you get kind of perks from like the companies? Because I noticed like with my cell phone bill, they give me a perk for being on auto pay. My car insurance give me a perk for being on auto pay. Let me see what else. Companies. Yes, LOL. The companies be hyped to tell you. Yes, they do. They be like, oh, you will get $5 off your bill if you do auto pay. Comcast gives you points. Oh, okay, nice. I know. I'm trying to think. I think Verizon, my internet service, they give me $5 off, I think, for my auto pay. I know definitely for cell phones, they give it to you. I wish that the mortgage company or the rent would give you some money off for doing an auto pay, but they don't, y'all. The mortgage and the rent, they said we want these coins and we don't care if you want auto pay or not. We don't care if you want auto pay or not. I need to call my utility company to see if they can give me something off. Now, the utility company, I'm trying to think, y'all, if the utility company, like my water and my sewer, they don't give me nothing off for the auto pay. Now, here's what I have done, y'all, and put this in the chat. My mortgage company offers a discount for auto pay. Cheryl, do they? My mortgage company ain't give no. I'm all auto pay. My mortgage company sure don't give your girl no type of discount for being on auto pay. No type of discount, y'all. I wish they would. I wish they would say, girl, we knocking $5 off of this high mortgage. Okay. Me either. Exactly, Keish. My mortgage company don't give me no type of discounts. I wish they would. Now, here's what I would say, y'all, that I have done for one of my utilities companies and put this, I'm calling them tomorrow. Keish, call them tomorrow. This is what I have done that I really like, especially for the winter months, y'all, for like the heating and the electric. So my heating and my electric bill is combined. So I know when I used to live in Philly, I used to pay like Pico, and then you would pay PGW, which is your gas bill and your electric. But when I moved up to the suburbs, it's the gas and electric. It's something small, but I'm grateful. Cheryl, listen, we celebrate all the small wins over here, friend, whether it's $2 or $3. I want all the extra savings in the coins, okay? Listen, because usually for a rent or a mortgage is the highest bill for most people. So it's like it's already the highest bill. I don't care if it's $5 off. Exactly, just Nikki. It all adds up. I want all the coins. Okay. That $5 could go to something else. Something else I could pay for. So whether it's $5 or whatever, I want all the coins. Okay. But one of the things that I do recommend you guys do, and let me know if you do this. So my heat, my electric, and my gas is together on one bill, but they have offered me, and I wouldn't say it's budget billing. It's not budget billing, y'all. But what they have done is they have taken an average of my usage for 3 months. Instead of me paying an electric bill or a gas bill that fluctuates so much every month, they take the 3 bills for the month and add it all together and do the average, and then you pay the average. So let me know if you guys are on like a program for that. It's not really budget billing, and it's not really a program where you have to show your income. It's just more where you are paying a set amount for 3 months. So let's say, now here's the only caveat to it. So let's say that your electric or your gas bill may be lower that month. You are still only going to pay the set amount. That way, when you have lower months, it's gonna kind of level out. When you have higher months, you won't really see the spike. Lauren, Latrice, welcome in, welcome in. So if you guys are not on anything like that, Art, always welcome in, friend, welcome in. Most Moto, my friend, is here. Welcome in, friend. Oh, welcome in. Welcome, Arts, always welcome in, friend, welcome in. So let me know, you guys, in the chat if you are on any type of program. Hey friend, hey friend. Let me know if you guys are on any type of program like that for like your electric or your gas bill. Deborah, welcome in, welcome in. And if you guys are not on a program like that, make sure you call your utility company and ask them for it. It's not a budget billing program, but it's just a program, especially for the winter months, y'all. When the winter months bill may be high, what they'll do is take the I have to run. Have a great night, everyone. Oh, Natty Nat, have a great night, friend. Thank you so much for being here and engaging. K-Dub, welcome in, welcome in. Let me know, you guys, if you are on any type of program like that for your utility bill. And if you're not, make sure you go check it out. Especially, it's it's overpay upfront and catch up on the third or so month. I am on a budget plan for electric. Okay. You're on a budget plan for electric. Yeah, and so it's not really like a if you are also grateful for Coach Janine, can we send some populars for her heart? Oh, no, Delaware don't offer nothing good, and I don't like budget billing. I don't feel like they calculate. Oh, thank you so much for the populars, most moto. Yeah, so well, if okay, so you say no, Delaware don't offer nothing like that. Okay. Yeah, because it's not a budget billing, because I think with sometimes with the utility companies, you guys, it's more of catch you don't feel like they calculated right. Oh, you don't feel like they calculated right. Yeah, sometimes their calculations probably could be a little off. I feel like mine is a little bit like higher, but I feel like that way I feel like in reference to your budget, you kind of know what you're paying for the next 3 months, and then it will change and fluctuate based on the it will change based on the usage. But again, I feel like it just kind of helps you a little bit more for your budget, you guys, because I'm like, I was saying, it feel like it helps your budget a little bit more. It's best for planning purposes, Cheryl. Yes, it is best for planning purposes. I pay extra on the electric bill in the winter and extra on the heating in the summer. Just Nikki, I love that, friend. I love that. I wish I could do that. The only thing I don't like about utility companies is they don't add a late fee. They don't? Shoot, I'm like, dang, they don't. I will say, I never seen one. I can be wrong. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, just call and find out and see. I'm about to say, do they not have late fees? Treasure 5. Welcome in. I don't even know. Yeah, I didn't even notice that, to be honest, y'all. If they had late fees or not. But especially I would say, like, for the especially, for the people like in the winter months, sometimes, you got your heat on, and those bills can be very high when the heat is on during the winter months. So I feel like most model, that comment was filter friend. Are you talking about averaging your utilities or your lights? That's a great plan. Friend, no, I'm talking about so my electric company, my utility plan, they it's not like a budget plan, most moto, but it's more of like, I don't know what the name of it is called, but this is where they take the average of my usage for 3 months, and they take that average, and then they give me a set payment amount, and I pay that for 3 months. So whether my bill is actually lower or higher, the bill is not, that's it. Oh, okay. So what's it called, friend? Because I don't know what it's called. Okay. You probably know. I was about to say, I don't know what it's called. I know it ain't budget billing where you gotta like send your income in, but it's more, they kind of average out the bills. Fancy, welcome in. I honestly love it, y'all, because me as a planner, then I know for the next 3 months, my utility bill is going to be X, Y, and Z. And then I can plan accordingly. I feel like your girl is a planner. Okay. So I'll be like, listen, it helps you. Yeah, you can do it for 12 months here. It's called averaging your monthly bill. Oh, you could do, but that's awesome. You could do it for 12 months. Ooh. Mine, they only could do it for 3 months. Okay. So your girl's happy with that. But again, it will help. It's called AMB, healing with it's called AMB, really? Okay, y'all. I mean, that's great either way. It is great either way, y'all. Because as a girl, like, listen, if y'all know anything about your girl is a planner, okay, and I write it down. So averaging monthly bill. Okay, listen, y'all put your girl on. I didn't know what it was called. What happens at the end of the year? Well, for mines, Cheryl, just every 3 months they will average out the bill. I don't know if it I don't know if anything happens, specifically at the end of the year. No matter what, it saves you some coins. Most moto, it sure does. They bump it up if need be. They do. Healing with Bailey Mom, they do bump it up if need be, because sometimes when they give you kind of like that flat rate and maybe your usage for the 3 months have been over, they will bump it up. But again, I feel like they don't bump it up that much. But I feel like it still averages out. So as a planner, at least you'll know what your bill is for the next 3 months. Thank you so much for joining the fan club, Just Fab. Thank you so much. Because Budget Bill sends you a bill at the end of the year. Oh, do they? I don't know, y'all. With the average bill thing, they didn't send me a bill at the end of the year, so I don't know if that's different. But Keish, with the budget billing, don't you have to send your income in? It's like energy assistance plan. Cheryl, that's what I was thinking. Yup, because they don't calculate it right. Oh no. Oh, so Keish, you don't have to send your income in, but they still send you something at the end of the year because they don't calculate it right. Y'all, listen, this is new to me. I know that I've been on like the average monthly bill thing, and they haven't sent me anything extra at the end of the year. So again, I always tell y'all, make sure you go research it, because the utility companies is different. But I think that, if y'all guys, if it works for you, I don't know what, the extra bill at the end of the year would be. But my budget plan is reevaluated every quarter. Oh, I love that, Cheryl. Every quarter, friend, you are on it. Let me see. They say you didn't pay enough. Oh, do they, Keish? No, they just calculate your average usage. You got to pay this amount. And at the end of the year, they say you didn't pay enough. Do they? Like, welcome in, welcome in. Friends, well, if they saying that you don't pay enough through at the end of the year, then I don't think that program would be helpful. That's when I used to live in Delaware County. Oh, yeah. So every county is different. Every county is different. I don't know why they would say that. It's still based on your usage. Yes, it is still based on your usage. So again, this is just some way. Either way, y'all, if it's saving us some coins, y'all. But again, I always tell you guys, make sure you do your own research and see what programs actually work for you. Like if it's going to be a benefit for you, then make sure you check it out. So, right, you have to call them. Yes, make sure you call them. Make sure you are understanding the guidelines. And again, if it can save you some coins, if it allows you to be, prepared a little bit more with your budget, then it will help in the long run, y'all. It will help in the long run. Good information. Thanks, Kish. Thank you so much, friend. I try to as much as I can, for you guys to learn something, for to take some gems, as we say. So also to you guys, again, for the new people that were here, we talked about different systems: faith system, family, and finances. And I could just recap on the systems really quick, you guys. The faith system is that we talked about is spending 10 minutes or so with God in the morning before you roll over. Listen, your girl's guilty of it. Before you roll over and scroll on social media, try to take some time to spend 10 minutes with God, to just pray, to give him praise for allowing you to wake up and to start a new day. Just putting some systems in place for you to spend some time with God is so important as we go into our week. The second family system that we talked about, you guys, were like meal plan, trying to meal prep for the week, trying to plan out some meals. Maybe if you, if you choose your clothes for the week, I need to get better with that. Healing with Bill needs to get better with starting your morning with God. Trust me, friend. We all said, I said, your girl is so guilty of scrolling on social media when I first get up. But again, yep. And listen, you are not alone, friend. No judgment over here. We all said it. We talked about it. And I am guilty of it all the time. So I said, one of the things that I'm going to try this week is to put my phone on the other side of my bed, like where I got to like reach over, and maybe have a devotional or a Bible on the other side, so I can intentionally start my day with God. But I think we just have to put some barriers in place to just kind of help us execute that. Another thing that we talked about for the family system was just meal prepping. Hi, day by day. Hey, friend. Hey, friend. Hey, friend. Welcome in. Welcome in. Truly appreciate you for being here. One of the things that we talk, change the environment. Absolutely, just Nikki. Absolutely, changing the environment is so important. I think that's so important to just, especially when you're trying to create new habits, y'all. When we get into the habits, and these are just kind of like second nature, you definitely have to change things up to order to help us with the with creating new habits. So then we also talked about meal plan. Your girl is definitely going to meal plan this week. I already got some meals in place that I am going to prepare for the week with my kids. So I ain't got to be stressed about what we eating, because that's a constant theme. If you are moms here, or if you are the primary cook, that was the constant theme in my house, is like, what are we eating? What are we eating? And I'm like, I need to meal prep. I need to meal plan. Tap, 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 tap. Yes, Keish. Tap, 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 tap. Yes. Meal plan out. I'm also choosing the clothes out for the week for the kids, trying to lay your clothes out before what's for dinner. Yes, just Nikki. When I tell you that I constantly get that day by day, thank you so much for grabbing your daily heart, me friend. Thank you so much. Truly appreciate you for being here, friend. Yes, that is constantly the theme, just Nikki, that my kids always ask me, like, Mom, we hungry, what you cooking? Like, what are you cooking? We're hungry. I'm like, oh my gosh. So definitely preparing our meals this week. And just also just creating a family routine. If you have kids, having your kids on a certain schedule, so it's not so much chaotic in the morning and everybody is on a routine. So that's what we talked about. And then the last but not least, you guys, we talked about the financial system, trying to put some things in place when it comes down to your finances, making sure that you are, again, creating a system. Like, before you get your money, before your check hits on Friday, make sure you're looking at what you're paying for the week. Okay, listen, I need to pay X, Y, and Z. This is what I need to do. This is all the bills that's coming out, and just try to be ahead of, the game before, the money hits the account. So a couple things to you guys, affirmations. Your girl is big on affirmations, y'all. I got a couple affirmations for you guys, because I'm big on it. So I feel like some of the affirmations that we can speak over this week is, one, I am walking into a week of order and overflow. Ooh, y'all, I love it. I am walking into a week of order and overflow. Put it in the chat if you like, listen, I am walking and I'm going to command my week in it. I am walking in order and overflow. I think it's so important to make sure that you are walking into your week. Yes, order and overflow. Yes. Look, I'm just stuck on the order part. It is so important to try to be order and abundance. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. It's so important to have order, y'all, because your girl used to, listen, the morning routines, the rushing, the chaos, it's just rushing. It creates so much anxiety. And it's just like, we don't want to start our morning off of that. We want to start our week with order and overflow. So the second affirmation, you guys, is, my home is peaceful, my mind is clear, and my money is aligned. I love that. My home is peaceful. I think it's so important to try to create a peaceful environment in your home. My home is peaceful. My mind is clear. Whatever you are worrying about, whatever is heavy on your heart, make sure you take it to God and ask God to give you peace, on whatever you are struggling with, whether it's finances, whether it's children, whether it's family, whether it's the job. Ask God to give you peace. Ask God to clear your mind. And my money is aligned. Ask God to align your money. Let's align our money. Peace in the midst of the storm. Absolutely healing with Bailey. My home is peaceful. My mind is clear. And my money is aligned. Absolutely. Yes. Amen. Yes, Cheryl. Yep. You got a friend. Welcome in. Welcome in. Yes. I love that. Yes, Keisha. Yes. Third one, God's grace is guiding my every plan. Ooh, y'all. Who is thankful of God's grace, y'all? Your girl. Listen, okay? If it had not been for the grace of God, God's grace is guiding my every plan. I truly thank God for his grace and his mercies. They say his grace and mercy is new, facts. Yes, new every day. I am thankful for his grace. I am thankful that his grace is guiding my every plan. I truly, truly thank God for his grace and his mercy. And thank God it is new every day. Truly I love that. Love that. Love that. Now I love this fourth one, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I like the fourth one. I feel Marianne, welcome in, welcome in. I feel like I liked all of them, y'all. But I like this last one. I am not chasing balance. Lachelle, welcome back in. Welcome in. I am not chasing balance. I'm living in divine overflow. I had to really think about that. I am not chasing balance. I'm living in divine overflow. No, divine flow. All right, I guess it could be overflow. I'm living in divine flow. Let me know what y'all think about that. Let me know what y'all think about that. I am not chasing balance. Dorcas, welcome in, friend. Welcome in. Hopefully I'm saying your name right, friend. Welcome in. Dorcas. If I'm saying your name right, let me know. I'm not chasing balance, but I'm living in divine flow. Welcome in, friend. Welcome in. Let me know how you guys think about that. Like that you're not chasing balance, but you're already living in divine flow. Like it's already flowing for you. Like it's already flowing. Dorcas, welcome in, welcome in. Like it's already flowing for you. That's why you're not chasing balance, because I guess it's already balanced. So let me know how you guys think about that. I feel like I like that, but I probably like the other ones too, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I probably like the other ones. Let me know in the chat. Do you guys like that one? I feel like, now that I read it out loud, I'm like, it's okay. Let me know, y'all. Let me know. Let me know, you guys. Do y'all like that one? It's okay. Keish like, girl, it's all right. Yes. Dorcas, welcome back in from welcome. You like, it's all right. I like that because it's important to be important to be your authentic self. Okay, healing with Billy's mom. You're like, okay. It's important to be your authentic self. I feel like when it says like I'm not chasing balance, right? Like you sometimes you're just chasing for things to be so balanced, but you're already living in divine flow. Like so it's already flowing for you. And we don't have to chase balance because it's almost like it's already balanced out for us. That's how I'm kind of looking at it. But let me know. Balance balance is impossible. I think it was blocked. It was blocked. Cheryl, it was blocked. So you're saying balance is impossible. But you feel like living in divine flow, balance is impossible. You really think that balance is impossible? Or do you feel like you're already like, I feel like, do we not, Jordan, welcome in, do we not chase balance? Blinky, welcome in, welcome in. I feel like balance is what you make of it. Keisha, I love that. Blinko, welcome in, friend. Welcome in, Dan. Welcome in. Balance is what you make it. I do agree with that, Keisha. I do believe that balance is what you make it. And it may be different for everybody. It may be different to each and every person. Some people may feel like they want to have balance and they just don't want to feel so chaotic. So that can be more of like the organizational. But and then also when I think about balance, Michelle, welcome in, welcome in. When I think about balance, I think about more of like if you are doing like one thing so much and you kind of want to balance something out. So when I think about it, it's almost like, let's say, if you say, I spend a lot of time on social media and, let's say I'm not stressing. If I miss something, I'll be there the next time. So you're saying you're not stressing. Angie, welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, I feel like more balance would be that people strive for, that I can see people strive for, is, you know how they say the work-life balance, y'all? You know how they say that? Like the work-life balance, and more like you need to have a balance when it comes to working. Like you don't want to work too much, and you want to take off some time to actually have time for yourself. So there's a balance. So I feel like that's more of like what I would think of. Like you want to have balance in your life. You can't just always, be work, 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 and then you don't never have time for personal life. You don't never have time for, personal relationships. So I feel like in some ways we all kind of still try to strive for balance in some way. But then it's saying I'm living in divine overflow. So I ain't gonna lie, y'all. That ain't my favorite one. Cause it's just like, that ain't my favorite one. The rest of them I like, but that one we could have skipped that one. Okay. They ain't hit me to my core, y'all. They ain't hit me to my core. So also too, I want to say, you guys, the scripture of the night, 1 Corinthians 4:14-40. Let all things be done decently and in order. I love that one. I love that verse, y'all. Let all things be done decently in order. Aurora, I like that Bible verse. And I think it's a reminder for us. Order is holy. It's not about being perfect, but it's about being prepared. Cheryl, welcome back. And I think it's more about being prepared. So that's why I talked about putting systems in place, you guys, for the week. I like that one. Keisha, I like that one too. I like that one too. I think the Bible verse is definitely appropriate for us putting systems in place. Let all things be done decently and in order. It's not liking my explanation. Cheryl, it's not liking your explanation. Maria, welcome in, welcome in. I know, I'm sorry, friend. Venice, welcome in. TT is blocking. I'm sorry, friend. TT is blocking. I'm sorry. Venice, welcome in, friend. Truly appreciate you for being here. Welcome in on this Sunday evening. Welcome in, welcome in. My name is Jenny, and I talk about all things personal finances with God in the center. Truly appreciate you for being here. We were talking about some affirmations, and we were talking about balance. So welcome in, welcome. It TT be blocking y'all. Cheryl, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, friend. Truly appreciate. I wish that TT don't be blocking it, but they be blocking it. They be blocking it. But I think I still kind of like understand what you are talking about in reference to balance, though. I definitely do. But I think that the Bible verse, 1 Corinthians 14:40, is definitely so imperative, especially for the week, that God definitely wants us to have things be done in decency and in order. And I think it's so important. So when we are putting systems in place, when it comes down to our faith, when it comes down to our family, when it comes down to our finances, it's so important, because the word of God is telling us that let all things be done in decency and in order. And it's so important, you guys. It's so, so, so important. It's so important. So where are we at, y'all? We are at 41K, y'all. We are at 41K. Truly appreciate everyone for being here, y'all, with your girl on a Sunday evening. On a Sunday evening, y'all. Miss Trina, welcome in, friend. Welcome in. We are at 94. Let's see. I'm just looking at all of my things. Let's see where we are at when it comes down to the level, y'all. Let's see. Let me see the league. We are at, let me see, league. Let me see if more time. Okay. We're at 29%. All right. Yes. And since his ways and our ways are not the same, we must make room to receive. Yes, Cheryl, I absolutely love that, friend. Yes, yes. Balance. Let me say balance. They are not chasing chaos. So balance, and they are not chasing chaos. I like that. Yes, I do understand that. And Cheryl, I do hear that yes, our ways are not his ways. Absolutely. So I do understand that, because TT be playing, y'all. TT be playing. Yep. So I do balance there, not always chasing chaos. Yep. And I think it's so important to try not to, chase chaos. You know what I mean? To try to make sure that we put some systems in place to avoid so much of, chaotic things in the morning, at night, all of the things, put some systems in place again so that we can command our week, that we can command our morning. And I think that is so, so important, y'all. It's so important, y'all. So y'all, it is late on the East Coast, y'all. It is late on the East Coast. I said, welcome in, welcome in. Cabero, welcome in, welcome in. Truly appreciate you for being here. I'm sorry if I'm messing up your names. Creation 7x5, welcome in, friend. Welcome in. Truly appreciate you for being here, friend. Welcome in. So again, you guys, we talked about a lot of things tonight. We talked about faith, we talked about family and finances. For all the new people that are here, my name is Janine. I talk about all things personal finances with God in the center. So this Sunday, live, I feel like it was a couple teaching things, but not really. It's more about prayer preparation for us to be preparing for our week, for us to be putting some systems in place for our week, you guys. It is November, y'all. Can you not believe that we only have one more month in a year? Y'all, we only got one more month in a year, y'all. We only got one more month because November already started. So Daisy, welcome in, welcome in. We don't count. It's crazy. Yes, Cheryl. Listen, y'all. I was just calculating and I was like, oh my gosh, y'all. We only have one more month in the year. And it's 2026, y'all. So if you trying to figure out, right, let's finish strong. Yes, let's finish strong, you guys. Let's double down. We are going to double down. Daisy, welcome in, friend. Welcome in. We are going to double down these last 2 months, y'all, November and December. So if you're like, you know what, I'm going to get better with my finances when this happens. I'm going to get better with my finances when I make more money. I'm going to save money when this happens. I'm going to get out of debt when this happens. If you are waiting for a perfect time to get your finances together, I want to tell you it's never going to be a perfect time. If you still want to transform your start today, exactly. If you want to still get better with your finances, take one step to be better, right? I think sometimes we think that we have to have it all together or it's like an all or nothing, but try to be 1% better than you were yesterday. If you're not on a budget, then say, you know what, I'm gonna start a budget this month. If you're trying to save and you're not good with saving, say to yourself, you know what, I'm just gonna transfer $50 into my account. If you are on a debt-free journey, then say to yourself, you know what, I'm going to put an extra $50 to my debt. I'm going to actually, there are action steps that we can do. Because again, y'all, if we can create some habits, if we can put some things in place, sincerely welcome in, friend. And we can put some systems in place, right, y'all? It's never going to be a perfect time to get the finances together. It's never going to be. And it's always going to be something going on, right? We are in November. It's Thanksgiving, y'all. God's my keeper. Welcome in, friend. It's Thanksgiving. I'm supposed to be cooking on Thanksgiving. So, no cold, welcome in, friend. Welcome in. So, y'all know I got a Thanksgiving budget already. Focus on changing your mindset. Cheryl, that right there. Thank you so much for grabbing your daily heart. Me, Nicole, welcome in. Welcome in. That part right there, Cheryl, changing your mindset. It starts with our mindset, y'all. It really starts with our mindset. We have to say, you know what? I'm going to get better with my finances. I am going to be debt free. I am going to save money. I am going to be on a budget. It is so important to start with your mindset, you guys. It's always going to be something. Like I said, Thanksgiving is in a few weeks. I already started, set my little Thanksgiving budget, y'all, because I am cooking. I love to change your mindset. I love to change your mindset. Yes, mindset and alliance. Yes. Totally agree. Me too. Yes. I am yes, I was like, I'm cooking on Thanksgiving, y'all. So I'm like, setting up my little Thanksgiving budget for the food, trying to figure out like how much I'm gonna spend. And then before you know it, it's gonna be Christmas. And I'm already, I hope you guys already have your Christmas budget already. Put it in the chat if you already have your budget for Christmas. Y'all, if y'all already have your budget for Christmas, you know how much you're spending. Put it in the chat. I'm gonna let the family use my house to call. I'm gonna disappear, come back with a food, and then done. What are you going to do with the leftovers, Cheryl? Ladybug, welcome in, friend. Welcome in, Cheryl. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the leftover. Sometimes when you be typing, it don't come up right, and you can't edit like my phone. I know, right? It don't come off like Just Fab, exactly. Just Fab J. Listen, y'all coming for me for the leftover friend. Listen, Soft Life, welcome in, friend. Welcome in. Truly appreciate you for being here. Cheryl, I don't know what we doing with the leftovers. I don't know what we doing. Probably have my mom and my brother and them like, listen, y'all want these leftovers? Y'all want these leftovers from Thanksgiving? But here's what I would say though. I'm going to try to cook enough where it's not that many leftovers. But I feel like with the turkey, it's usually always leftovers for a turkey, right? But maybe Cheryl, I ain't gonna lie. We do kind of eat the Thanksgiving leftovers. Uh Riva the Diva, I wish since I'm furlough, I feel like I used up the funds. Riva with Diva, I wish since I'm furloughed, I feel like I've I used up the funds. You feel like you used up. Hey, so planners, that's money. It is money. And Khadidra, welcome in, welcome in. Where you were talking about Christmas. Oh, okay. Riva with Diva. Okay, it's coming up. Okay, so you wish you had a budget, but since you were furloughed, you used up the funds. Well, friend, listen, Riva with Diva, thank you. Welcome in, friend. Welcome in. I truly appreciate you for being here. Thank you so much. And I just want to say, friend, I'm sorry that you were furloughed, but here's what I will say that I'm pretty sure that your family, thank you so much for the follow, friend. Truly appreciate it. I would, I don't know if you have kids, friend, or not, but with you being furloughed, I would be very honest and transparent with my family. Like, listen, y'all, this is going to be a different type of Christmas. And they, hopefully they give you grace. Okay. Because being furloughed and not being, with the money being on pause, your family, hopefully they give you grace. Because I'd be like, listen, y'all, it's a different type of season, especially if you have kids. If you don't have kids, there were moments and times for me with my kids that I were like, listen, y'all, this is going to be a different type of season. And I think that it's strength and vulnerability sometimes, you know what I mean, for people to be honest and transparent, to say, listen, this is not really a good season for me. So friend, I want you to give yourself grace. You know this may be a tough, Christmas, but I will say that let me see. Oh, y'all, sorry, some of the comments are being filtered, y'all. Let me see. I do have a daughter, and I already had to talk with her, but I know God will provide. Yes, Viva the Diva. Yes, 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 yes. So yes. So listen, and I always tell people, especially like moms, our kids are so much more resilient than we think. And there are plenty of times, I have 3 sons. There are plenty of times that I had to talk with my sons, especially like towards the older they got. And I'm like, listen, y'all, this is a tough season for mommy. And like, I can't, get things that we want to, but yes, God will always provide, friend. I am praying for a financial blessing for you, friend, that God is going to show up for you in a way that just exceeds your expectations, because that's the type of God that we serve, that you won't even think about where the blessing is going to come in. But I pray that for you and your family. Praying the setup from this furlough blesses you in ways you never imagined. Been there. Yeah, sure. I literally just said the same thing. I stay filtered. I know, friend. I don't know why. Amen. I received that thing. Oh, I'm so glad that you received that. Fredericks, welcome in. Welcome in. Yes, because friend, I know being a mom, I know that it is not easy being furloughed, but I can just tell you, like there's so many times in my life, I am a single mom of 3, that God has came through for your girl when the math wasn't mathing, when it wasn't adding up, when my numbers wasn't adding up, when I had more bills than money, but all of my bills still got paid. So we serve a God that what sits high but looks low. I'm just truly praying for you, friend. I'm sorry. God shows up right on time. Yes, he does, y'all. George Allen, welcome in. Welcome in. So I'm so glad that you are here. Reva the Diva. Love your name. Reva the Diva. The I'm so glad you are here, friend, and you are not alone. And we are here to support you in any way. Good night, everyone. Keish, good night. He is the source. Yes, he is the source. He is the source. Thank you. You welcome, friend. You welcome, friend. He is the source. So we just talked about some, systems that we put in place when it comes down to faith, family, and finances. And we talked about a couple affirmations. So all of the new people that are here, again, my name is Janine. I talk about all things personal finances with God in the center. Tonight's live, my lives are usually themed. Nicole, welcome back. And my lives are usually themed. So Sundays are all about prayer and preparation for our week. So tomorrow I will be on here on Monday where we talk about all things budget. So all of the things of getting on a budget, trying to figure out the budget, trying to set up. Weird Woman, welcome in, welcome in. Love your name, Weird Woman, Weird Woman. That's just such a it's a name you won't forget. Weird Woman. Welcome in, welcome in. So all the new people, again, my lives on Mondays are Budget with Faith Monday. So we talk about all things budget. Okay, Save with Grace Wednesday is we talk about LOL. Yes, Weird Woman. It's such a distinctive name. Like some of these names I read across the street, I'll be like, whoa. But it's a name that I won't forget. I'll tell you that much, y'all. I'll tell you that much. I love it though. So we talk about saving money, on Wednesdays. We talked about high yield savings accounts. We talked about sinking funds and savings funds. And then Friday are debt free Fridays, where we celebrate all things debt free. If you paid off an extra credit card, if you put an extra payment to your student loans, whatever it is, you paid an extra payment to your car note, we are going to celebrate all of the wins. Coco, welcome in, welcome in. We celebrate all the wins on Fridays. And then Sundays are all about prayer and preparation. Sundays are just a little bit differently where, again, we just come and we talk about how we can prepare for our week, making sure that we invite God into our finances because it's so important. Thank you so much, Weird Woman, for the follow, friend. Truly appreciate you for being here. I think it's one thing to Khadidra, welcome in, welcome in. I think it's one thing to, to have practical tips to, get better with your finances, but it's another thing to invite God in it. And when we have seasons like this where people are furloughed, good night, catch y'all soon. Thank you so much, Bailey Mom, for being here. Truly appreciate you. When we have, things like this, when people are being furloughed, when, they cut off the SNAP benefits, but I think that they are going to, that they passed it where they're gonna start, they're gonna redo people's SNAP benefits, which is good because I know people were really families would have been, they I know that they're suffering because a lot of people, Bonds crew, welcome in, welcome in. So people are really being affected by that, and people feed their family with the food stamps, you know what I mean? So I'm glad that they passed it where Trump has to turn that on or, whatever that. So I'm glad they came to agreement on that. But again, it's, it's so important in these tough times that we are living in to try to get our finances together. I haven't heard that. Cheryl, I heard it on, I seen 2 governors say it, it was all over. I seen it on, where did I see it on Threads? I seen it on Threads and they sometimes be having the breaking news. I seen it yesterday. But I can double check though. But I know I definitely seen it from more than one person talked about that Trump, the judge, did something like that. I don't know wherever they had the petition, y'all. I think it was 2 states. Oh, so it was only 2 states that they did that. Oh, well, hopefully it's more. Hopefully more states come because if they can approve it from 2 states, then they can do the rest of the states. So hopefully it's more to come where people are getting those benefits turned back on because I know that affects a lot of families. So, yeah. And again, it's so important to invite God into your finances, you guys. It's so, so, so important. And then for the new people, I have a ton of free, I'm a financial coach. So I help women get out of debt, get on a budget, and save money. I also do one-on-one. So if you ever were interested in doing a one-on-one, you're like, Janine, I need help. I need somebody to walk alongside me when it comes down to my personal finances. You always can book a discovery call with me, and we will figure out a plan that actually works for you. Thank you so much for the follow. TikTok Lee, welcome in. Welcome in. Evelyn, thank you so much for the follow, friend. TikTok by Lee, thank you so much for joining, friend. Truly appreciate you for being here. Thank you so much for the follow. I hope they do the right thing. I hope they do the right thing too, Cheryl. I hope they do the right thing. I love your name. I love all the names that I'm seeing. TikTok by Leah. TikTok by Leah. Welcome in, friend. Welcome in. And thank you so much for all of the recent follows. So again, I just want to let you guys know that I have a ton of free resources, you guys. I have a resource that's called Faith Over Finance. It's a 7-day guide. It's a free guide, right? And it's actionable steps for you, 7-day steps, right? To invite God into your finance. It has a prayer in there. It has like actionable steps that you could do for that actual day. And it's really, really good. It's free. So if you can go into my BIO, y'all, and go, I have a stand store, and you can go to that LINK and look at all the free resources that I offer. I have like free things that you to print out, to get on a budget. But again, Walking Lady B, welcome in, welcome in. I always encourage people too as well that like if you are really trying to transform your finances, and you want to get on a discovery call, I definitely do one-on-ones. I try to make it as affordable as I can. But if you have any, walking Lady B, welcome in, welcome in. If you have any more questions, you guys can always DM me and let me know. So I'm trying to think of what else. Oh, I'm going to be having something. I feel like, y'all, I have like so much things coming down the line, like just things that I am going to be introducing to my community. So make sure you listen out for that. Make sure you follow your girl. Because I'm definitely going to create, like, I want to do a financial newsletter. Ricardo, welcome in, welcome in. I want to do like a financial newsletter. So sometimes when you guys can't catch my lives, but you still want the information to what I've taught. Y'all, I'm dropping stuff. I kind of want to do a newsletter where I'm still giving you that information. So I'm trying to I'm rolling out that soon. Welcome in, Rico. Am I saying your name right? Listen, I'm bad with names, y'all. I'm so bad with names. Is it Ricario? Rockio. If I'm saying your name right, wrong, friend, please forgive me. Thank you so much for the follow, Butterfly. Let me know if I'm saying your name right, friend. I'm just gonna say Butterfly. So I will read the back of it. But welcome in, welcome in. Truly appreciate you for being here, friend. This is actually the end of my live. But my name's Janine. I'll talk about all things personal finances with God in the center. And we were just talking about some things. I am creating a newsletter for my community. So truly appreciate you for being here. And I have a ton of free resources. So if you're ever interested, if you have any questions in reference to your finances, let me know. But your girl is going to I am going to close out my live, you guys. Truly appreciate everyone for being here. Thank you so much for taking time to spend some time with your girl on a Sunday evening. I pray that each and every person this week, you invite God into your finances. Try to put some systems in place that will allow you to just have a better week, y'all. I'm praying. Shelly, welcome in, welcome in. I am praying that everyone has a great week. It is Sunday, so starting your Monday off right, whatever goals that you have, whatever goals that you are working towards, I hope that you start your week off right, okay? So again, you guys, I'm gonna say a short prayer real quick, because if you guys don't know, again, I always talk about personal tips, but I always want to end with a prayer. So Great live. Thank you. You welcome, Just Fab. Thank you so much for being here. Truly appreciate you, friend. I am going to say this short prayer. Father, we thank you for another week of life, of grace and opportunity, oh God. Yes. We give you every plan, every schedule, and every dollar. Help us align our week with your will, not our worries, oh God. Let our homes be filled with peace, our finances with wisdom, and our hearts with faith. In Jesus' name, I pray all of these things. Amen. I hope that this live has blessed you. I hope you learned something. I hope that, you were entertained a little bit. I hope all of the things. I truly appreciate everyone on both platforms, on the YT and on the book and on the Tickety Top. So truly appreciate you guys. And I want you to remember, budget with faith and prosper with grace. I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Peace. Oh, shit.